Hold on, Greg. You're alone. Hold on, Greg. I gotta heal. I gotta heal.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. The Gypsy King himself.
Beat this dude already.
Tyson.
It's cool.
The Gypsy.
Fight again.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
How will these two... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He just misses with that jab. Nice job by him to block that jab. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He parries the right jab away. He misses with that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? Hook hurt him. Nice exchange here from both men. He takes that jab. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every drill.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. And he misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any
Dude, I ain't
closer
really
to
trying
the
to
judge.
fight, bro.
That was super tight. I dread
It's
being
probably
a
my
judge.
last fight, though. Get off after this one. It's taking a while to find fights.
This is going to be the first one to get clipped. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. It's all offense all the time. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he just missed with that left jab. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook? Got his gloves up to block the left jab. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can make
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who will be buzzed first? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Nice punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
These two are the perfect dance partners. He caught him with a left hook. Got caught clean by a left hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight, which fighter's going to get clipped first? Neither man really defending themselves. He blocks the hook. Hit him with a left jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He threw the hook, didn't land. That right jab just misses. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? That punch landed. That left hook missed. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, what a punch! Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which he's going to be the first one to get rocked. Can't find a home for that jab. And he caught him with a left hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Can't find a home with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight? He's going to be the first one to get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. The jab doesn't quite connect. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, you are tired. This can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Nope, that jab not going to score. His jab just got blocked. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Seconds to go. This fight could not. Which fighter is going to get caught first? He blocks the jab. Blocks that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab misses. Left punch. Tried to score with that hook but missed. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Fucking
This fight is closer than two.
I'm just having fun right now,
One of
man.
these athletes is going to be the first to go down. Both men step back for just a moment. He didn't take that jab well at all. Got him with a left jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one will count. It's all offense all the time. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go. Which fighter's going to get caught first? Didn't land that jab. parries that right jab away. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
That's game, bro.
He blocks that
I don't
jab.
want every round. Ain't no reason for me to fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you come up and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Right jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. He's been setting it. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash.
Easy fight for
that's
me,
skills,
man.
that's level.
And he's top
One is up
100.
there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Yeah, one ref had me all 12 rounds. Crazy.